Hello, everyone, and welcome to Swad Korea, the Korean food festival that we're celebrating right here at Nature's Basket in Juhu Andheri. Now, I have a lot of interesting ingredients in front of me, but I don't quite know what to do with them. So, for that, I have Chef Nikhil with me. Chef, are you going to help me today with some interesting dishes?
Definitely, I will. Thank you so much for that introduction. Welcome to Swad Korea, everybody. We're going to be exploring a lot of Korean flavors and sort of blending them with some of our Indian concepts. There's a lot of, or a few of my very near and dear Korean ingredients, such as this kimchi, this gochujang, which is a Korean chili paste that gets fermented. Very, very delicious. It's got a lot of umami, it's got a lot of sweetness in there as well. And we have some nori. Nori sheets, as you might know, is the main ingredient when it comes to making sushi. In Korea, they make kimbap with it as well. So very, very delicious seaweed that we're going to be using. Should we begin with the cooking?
Yes, what are we going to start with? It's also interesting. I can't wait.
Yes, so we're going to be starting with these seaweed bhajiyas that we're going to be making.
Seaweed bhajia?
Exactly.
Bhajia is like
Abhi
bhajia, right?
Barish, the rainy season has gone away, so in thoda memorize karne ke liye, I like to make some bhajiyas. But the main ingredient in this is going to be the seaweed, the nori that I have cut up into these little juliennes. And I have some chopped, sliced onion here as well. So I'm just going to, break it all up and add the seaweed into it. I'm going to use all of it because it's going to be very, very nice.
Looks quite interesting. Seaweed also has a lot of health benefits, right?
Yes, it does. It's very, very good for your digestion as well. And for me, it's really tasty. So I try to add it as a garnish even, or just as part of the cooking process into anything and everything that I make. But this bhajia is a very, very unique concept as well, for us Indians especially. Because this kanda bhajia that we're used to is going to be a nice umami bomb.
I know.
In here
I guess
as well.
bhajia is usually considered unhealthy because we have kanda bhajia and we deep fry it and all. But we're adding a very interesting Korean ingredient that is going to add a lot of nutrition as well to what we anyways love, right?
And one of the factors that are going to drive the health factor in this as well is that we're going to be baking it.
Wow.
The bhajiyas are not going to be
Baked
fried.
bhajia, BB.
Exactly. It takes about 20-25 minutes, so you have to bake them for a while. And the reason for that is these two flours that we have. So we have besan, which is chickpea flour, and we have rice flour. So the besan is going to give it the nice coating, and the rice flour is going to give it the nice crispiness that we want. So I have about a half cup of besan over here. I'm just going to add it in here. And some rice flour as well.
I wish we had made this a little earlier, no? Mumbai monsoons are to die for anyways, and we have seaweed bhajia happening in Mumbai right now.
That's right. A little bit of this cumin seed as well for some flavor.
Jeera.
Jeera, that's right. And thoda sa namak or salt.
Perfect. So not too many, there are not too many spices that are going in it, because usually what we see in bhajia, there are a lot of spices that we Indians happen to put, but this is like a bhajia with a Korean twist.
Exactly, because we want to taste that seaweed, we don't want the spices to take over the flavor of the seaweed as well. Because it's a very delicate flavor, but very delicious when done right. So I'm just going to mix this until it's coated all of the onion and the seaweed really well, and then I'm going to pour a little bit of oil into it to bring it together slightly. So there's
Awesome.
my oil.
Is there any specific oil that you're using, or
No,
we can use
this
any?
is just a regular sunflower oil, but you can use any other oil that you want, because this oil isn't, all it does is it just binds it. So you can use any other oil
So
as well.
that's just the amount of oil that we're going to be putting in
A little
seaweed
bit.
bhajia?
So I'm just going to take a little bit of, a glance. So abhi it's not coming together well, so I'll add just a little bit more, but
Sure.
not a lot.
Sure. I mean, it's hardly anything compared to what we happen to put in
Exactly.
bhajiyas. So it's definitely healthier. And seaweed, I
Exactly.
believe, is also very good for your gut and your metabolism.
That's right.
So
Lots
that
of-
also adds a lot.
That's right. That's right. And nori, I feel, goes through a process where all of those nutrients are activated as it gets roasted and stuff like that. And as it fries, the taste is going to be delicious.
And usually, like the Indian form of bhajia that we usually have it with some kind of chutney.
Yes.
So does this need any accompaniment, or it's good to go the way it is?
In my opinion, it doesn't, because the seaweed itself has so much flavor that it doesn't need any chutneys or anything at all. We might make a makeshift chutney depending on how they taste.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah.
So seaweed bhajia with maybe a chutney, that's going to be coming up, and we also have Hakka noodles,
Yes.
Korean style, that we're going to be making today. And of course, all these ingredients are also available at Nature's
Yes,
Basket. So I
exactly.
think I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping after understanding these recipes today.
My bhajiyas
It's
are
ready.
on my tray. That this tray is
Perfect.
ready to go in the oven, and then we look at it about in 20 minutes or so.
Perfect. Baked bhajia. I think that's a perfect option because we Indians have had too much of deep fried food in our lives, and
That's
maybe
right.
we need to switch to some healthier options now. And
That's
Korea
right.
and Korean cuisine is giving us so many healthy ingredients that we can experiment with. Thoda change bhi ho jata hai na. We also need that change of flavor, and I guess that's what you're going to do right here.
100%. Yes. So this next dish I will make a appam. Have you heard of a appam?
Of course.
Okay.
Now kimchi appam. Now,
Yes.
chef, this is too creative.
Thank you. So for those that don't know what an appam is a similar dosa batter only, and it's not flat. So you put it in a wide pot like this, and then you swirl it around to get it crispy on the outside. So that's what we'll be doing. This is what is with cooking, you know. Like
I've been-
sometimes things work, sometimes things don't work. You have to figure it out.
You know, I've been trying to figure out how to make the regular appams at home for a while. I know it's not very difficult, but I've just been a little lazy. But instead of figuring out the regular appams, I think I'll make the kimchi appam.
That
instead
would be
now.
good. But as you see, like fermentation plays a very big role in our cuisine as well.
Yeah.
This batter is fermented. Appam batter is highly fermented
Yeah.
as well. So even though it's fusion, it's all the same techniques and practices, you know, just from a different cuisine.
Food is food wherever
Food
you
is
go.
food, exactly. Okay, so
Okay.
here we go. Some oil, not too much. Coat the bottom of it. I'm going to coat this. So this batter is not too thick, not too thin either.
It's very important to make sure that you get the consistency of the batter
Exactly,
right.
because you don't want a too thick dosa because it won't get crispy on the outside. So that's very, very, very important.
Here goes the batter.
Yep. I don't want to add too much
Mm-hmm.
because then I'm going to
Swirl it.
swirl it around.
Nice.
थोड़ा और चला जाएगा, not a problem. And then swirl it around. So since this non-stick tawa, you know, it's helping us. ये थोड़ा गरम होने दो इसको. I'll get nice and crispy. While that is going, should we talk about kimchi a little bit?
Of
How
course.
kimchi is made. So this kimchi that I'm using is made with Napa cabbage. It's also
Napa cabbage,
yes.
okay.
It is also like a Chinese cabbage. It's like a long cabbage. You cut it in half quarters, and then you take a paste made out of gochu, which is chili flakes, some ginger, some garlic, some seasonings, and you massage the cabbage really, really well with that paste that you've made. And again, the whole sort of cabbage goes into ferment for not too long. I think it's like a 2-week fermentation process for kimchi.
That's it?
I think so, yeah. Because you don't need, because it's cabbage, right? It's a fresh ingredient. So उसको ferment होने को ज़्यादा time नहीं
Time
लगता.
नहीं लगता.
Whereas when you think of gochujang, it's chili itself. You know, for
Yeah.
it to break down those flavors, काफी time लगता है. So as you can see, this dosa is ये bubbles आएंगे ना?
Appam, हाँ.
Yes. So this, as these bubbles come, I'm going to add a little bit of this kimchi. ये जो juice रहता है kimchi का, that also I'm going to pour nicely on the sides.
Oh, this is
यहाँ-
so amazing.
It smells so good, right?
Yeah, it's smelling so good. And
Yep.
chef, what you're doing is it's fusion, it's different,
Yep.
it's tasty. I mean, I'm sure it's tasty, it's smelling tasty
Yes.
as of now, and it's got health benefits also. So it's a completely win-win situation for whoever's watching this and wants to try it at home. This is something that is going to take care of taste, it's going to take care of health, it's going to take care of experimentation. My God.
100%. So just a little bit of garnish to add a little bit of freshness to the dish as well.
Nice. I love the colors, you know. I think color plays such an important role. I'm sure as a chef, you can add more light to it that, you know, as colorful the food looks, it just becomes more appetizing.
100%. Like you eat with your eyes first before anything. So color plays a huge, huge important role. But these garnishes that I'm adding, they're not just for color. They're adding a lot of flavor and some texture to it as well.
Absolutely. So it's double benefit.
Exactly. So now, my favorite part, cheese.
Ooh. Is this optional?
cheese is 100% optional. The
Just-
kimchi is the only thing that you have to add.
Yeah, so just in case anyone watching us is really concerned about the calories or whatever
Yup.
health benefits, and if someone wants to just enjoy like we're enjoying right now, you
Exactly.
can add as much cheese as you want to. So it's totally up to you. Absolutely subjective.
Let me see how my dosa is doing. थोड़ा और color आ सकता है, not a problem. Oh
Okay.
man, this is going to be delicious.
I know it's smelling so amazing. Well, I know all of you are watching us right now. You can only see it through the camera. You can't smell it, and therefore you must come to Nature's Basket. You must get these ingredients and whatever Chef Nikhil is cooking right now, the kimchi appam and all the other recipes. You have to try it out.
तो तोड़ देंगे अपन.
Actually, that's convenience, na? Because
now
वो
for
bite
you
बन
to
गई.
taste, yes,
Bite
exactly.
that's mine. Perfect.
See, that's the sort of color and crispiness that I want right
Nice brown
here.
on the
Yeah.
outside.
Yup, definitely.
Perfect. Closer I come, the more hungry
No,
I get.
exactly. It's like I honestly can't wait to eat this either. So that was our kimchi dosa appam.
Kimchi
cheese.
appam,
Yes,
yeah.
kimchi appam. It's really
You
really
can make
good.
it as a dosa as well.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So we have this
Perfect.
here.
Let's taste now.
We should taste it. Let me just clear this up quickly.
Let me get some of these. Should we taste or should we let the audience taste?
I'll let you taste and then we can definitely have the audience because you're quite excited and so am I.
Yeah, and I'm
for
right next to it.
everybody to be tasting.
Give me a small bite. Because it's really hot.
Yup, it is quite hot.
So I've actually never seen anyone cut an appam with a knife also because
Well,
obviously we
I-
have it with
I
those
wouldn't-
curries.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't cut it normally, but now since we want to have people taste it, we
Yeah.
sort of have to.
No, it's also got that filling, right? That kimchi filling inside,
Yes.
so it
it's
makes
very,
it more convenient.
It's very full. Like, you know, if a Mysore dosa, they have those things where on the tawa only
Ah,
they'll do
yeah.
the thing, which is much easier. You know, pass me those bowls, please. I'll
Sure.
just plate this up for you.
Here.
Thank you.
We can have. We'll keep them here.
Yeah. Do we have any questions from the live? If people are asking questions,
Yeah,
we are
so many people
more
would
than
have
happy
tuned
to
in.
answer.
Nice.
Exciting.
Yeah. The best part is that it's fusion, you know, because we've all had a similar kind of food, dal, chawal, roti. We love it. Appam also we love. But if we can have something different, which actually adds to the nutritional element and the taste, and it's like a process, na, chef? It's so exciting कि आज क्या बन रहा है? Oh,
Yes.
आज appam नहीं, आज kimchi appam बन रहा है.
Yes, and फिर freedom भी बढ़ जाता है. Like you can, you know, experiment with your food, and that's one of the most important things: exploring and experimenting. Because until you try something new, you won't be able to tell if it's good or not.
Absolutely. All right. First up,
Thank you.
the lucky one who got it
Let
before me.
know. This one is for you,
Oh, thank you, thank you. All right.
and one of these will be
So,
for
chef, are you the sort of chef who believes in tasting his own food? और कुछ लोग होते हैं ना कि खाना बनाते टाइम उनका पेट भर जाता है, they don't want to taste.
me. होता है, मेरे साथ भी होता है, but ये मेरे को इतना अच्छा लगने वाला है that I just know that I want to taste it.
All right. So, the dish that we've just put there to be baked is seaweed bhajia, which we're going to make later. But till the time that is baking, we have another very interesting fusion dish that the chef is going to make. Now, we
Yup.
all have had Hakka noodles at home, street food, this, that. But why not make it a little different, a little more interesting, and a little Korean, right?
Korean, very Korean actually.
Very
Gochujang,
Korean.
I believe, is one of the most Korean things.
I like the name.
Yeah,
Gochujang.
gochujang,
It's very
exactly.
cute.
Yeah, very cute. It has a lot of importance in their culture and the cuisine as well because it affects a lot of the dishes. Like kimchi ka base is gochujang,
Oh.
tteokbokki ka base is gochujang. Lots of different things have a base of gochujang, so it's very important. And if you cameras want to come a little bit further, I want to show the inside of this.
Yeah,
Cameras,
that's going to be interesting.
you want to come further?
That looks chilly, right?
It's like chili,
super
but
chilly.
now you will see how it's like really like nice and sweet and thick and umami as well at the same time. This is absolutely gorgeous. And
The
this
jam type texture?
Jam type texture can only be brought about by fermentation. And there's an addition of rice in gochujang as well that brings about that sort of sticky, jammy texture to it. Delicious,
Nice.
delicious. I can't wait to use it in this Hakka noodles. Okay. First things first, oil. Oil तो लगता है
तो
Chinese food बना
मतलब
रहे हैं.
हाँ
वो तो-
कोरियन फूड में जैसे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है that you need to use any specific kind of oil
No.
the way we have usually in
No.
South Indian food. You can just use any oil that you have at
I
home.
mean, you can add a little bit of sesame oil for that nutty sesame sort of taste, but there's no hard and fast rule.
Alright.
So I've added a little bit more oil than I usually like because we have a lot of vegetables to cook here, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be ये थोड़ा और heat होने के बाद we'll start off with the onions. Then we'll go in with the ginger and garlic because they need to cook out really well. And then we'll go in with the chilies.
That's a typical Indian dish cooking anyways.
Exactly.
के पहले प्याज brown कर लो.
Without these three, there is no Hakka noodles. In my opinion, there is no Hakka noodles. But yeah, the
Perfect.
holy trinity of Indian cooking is onion, ginger, and garlic.
Yes,
And then
absolutely.
chili for just like a cherry on top.
Tell a Punjabi about it.
Exactly. So this goes in. Onion will go in. We just have it browned slightly, not too much.
I am trying to be helpful, but I
It's okay.
Don't
it's
think
okay.
I can.
I don't need help. I mean, okay. So since we're cooking over here, you know, mise en place. I don't know if you are aware of the term, but mise en place means it's a French terminology to say put in place. So if you have everything in place, you won't need anybody's help because you know you'll just have everything where you want it. You know exactly where your next step is.
yeah,
It
it's
makes-
the cutting chopping that is stressful, right?
Exactly. Other than that, like this cooking is going to take me 10 minutes. उसके पहले
Amazing.
the 1 hour that I have to spend planning is what really makes a difference.
All right. So just till the time our pyaz get a little brown.
Yeah.
All the people who just joined us, let me tell you, we are at Juhu Nature's Basket and in Mumbai, of course. And we're celebrating Swad Korea, which is a Korean food festival. And we have Chef Nikhil with us. He's cooked really amazing, interesting dishes, Indian dishes with a Korean twist as well. Like
Yes.
we made kimchi appam,
Yup.
which can be kimchi dosa as well.
Yup.
Then we made, of course, bhajia, seaweed bhajia, which is baking right now. We're gonna
It's
get
baking right now.
yeah, and right now, as we speak, we're going to be making veg Hakka noodles with gochujang sauce. That's
Yes.
correct. Gochujang sounds quite cute.
So onions are cooking nice and slowly. Why don't you add a little bit of the ginger and garlic here? You can take this.
I'm helping the chef.
Yes,
Yay.
take this and you can add it. See, I know that you're a Punjabi, you just said that. So then garlic is everything, so go for it.
Okay, thank you.
Go for it.
This is the best part. Stirring.
Stirring, yes.
I love doing this even if
Yes.
I'm not doing anything else.
You're actually cooking now.
You know-
You're stirring it.
We have not even put the Korean ingredients, but because we've put ginger and garlic, I think it's already
Yup.
smelling good.
Yup, I'm gonna have to add a little bit of oil in here as well. That should be good. And now, yup.
Nice. I think more people have collected behind the
Exactly.
cameras
I
because of
think
this
they're able to
aroma.
smell my ginger and
Yeah, they're
garlic
like, what's
cooking."
happening? Where is
Yeah.
this? We need to go. Wow.
So into this, thoda or once it gets slightly bit more caramelly, we'll add a little bit of the gochujang. Because even though it is a fermented paste, yeah, the chili will go in first and then we'll add the gochujang. Because even though it's a fermented paste, I recommend that you always cook it like on heat in fat before you add something to it.
Why is that? Any
It
reason?
just helps it cook all the way through. You don't get that sort of raw taste of the gochujang.
जैसे मसाले पकाते हैं उस तरह से.
Exactly like that. Because देखेंगे तो it's just fermented, right? It's not cooked at all.
yeah.
So that really helps. So I'll just let this caramelize slightly. Hakka noodles is also one of those things that's really close to my heart. You know, street style Hakka noodles.
I think all of us have grown up on food like that. Not literally
Definitely.
grown up on Hakka noodles at home, but
Still,
street
we're
food.
still
Yeah.
also, you know, like fans of it.
Yeah.
And now bringing this sort of little Korean twist to it makes me quite happy.
And obviously, needless to say, we're right now making veg Hakka noodles, but any meat, any protein you can add to it. And anyways, there's a lot of non-veg in Korean cuisine also,
Yes,
right? So,
yes.
what would you be putting if you had to put some protein in it? What would be your first
For this Hakka
option?
noodles, I think chicken breast marinated in this gochujang will go really well. If you want to try some like bulgogi sort of deal, then you can marinate your meat in soy sauce, some garlic, some ginger, and then grill it instead of like searing it in here. That brings out all of those good, like delicious flavors really well as well. I think
Alright.
it helps. But yeah, chicken would be my go-to. For a Hakka noodle, I think as simple
Chicken,
as the simpler the better.
Even egg.
Egg would be great. Egg would be great. Yes. Egg would be great. So Now time for me to add some of my gochujang paste into this.
Nice.
That should be more than enough. You don't need a lot, guys. If you have a tub of gochujang at home, it will probably last you about 3 months if you do regular cooking with it, because you don't need a lot. Because it's a very intense sort of flavor, but it's something that you'll get used to, and it's changed my life. So it's about time that it changes yours as well.
What is the primary flavor that you get in gochujang? Is it spice or is it balanced?
It's a good balance of spicy and sweet.
Spicy and sweet.
And then पीछे से आएगा umami. Yes.
पीछे से भी
पीछे
आएगा.
से आएगा umami.
After taste भी रहेगा, after flavor
Yes.
भी रहेगा. Amazing.
इसमें
अभी
we'll
मैगी
add a
डाल?
little bit of that soy sauce, थोड़ा सा. We'll create a nice little sauce.
Perfect.
And then we'll add our beautiful veggies.
Bell peppers. And of course, again, needless to say, you can put whatever veggies
Whatever
you want.
veggies
to
you
seasonal
have.
vegetables that you have at home. Anything that goes perfectly.
Exactly. It's like a clean your fridge sort of recipe, Like if you want to clean your fridge, you make this.
You know, like as he said, being a Punjabi, when he put the adrak, lasan, the ginger and the garlic, the aromas were so enticing. But this gochujang that you put now that I can feel that wo thoda pak raha hai, the masalas are kind of releasing that aroma. That's just getting even better.
Thoda sa, I will let this cook a little bit, then we'll add a little bit of water, and then our noodles will go in.
All right. And have we done anything to the noodles?
Just cooked, just boiled in salted water. That is all.
Okay.
Nothing
perfect.
fancy at all. The bhajia is looking good in there.
Yeah, seaweed bhajia is getting brown. For people who don't know, right there in our oven, we have seaweed bhajia which is baked. So it's not important that you have to have pyaz ka bhajia only, which is fried. You can add some Korean ingredients and you can bake your bhajia and obviously even impress your guests with something different,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
ये
I mean,
क्या बनाया है? Seaweed bhajia बनाया है.
bhajia, exactly. If I went to a party or something and somebody told me I've made seaweed bhajia, first I'll be very curious as to what it is, and then I'll be happy, like wow.
I know.
People are using seaweed at home. That's like the dream for a chef. To see like people, embracing newer flavors, newer techniques, it's absolutely
I guess that's
fascinating.
what cooking is all about, figuring out different flavors, different nuts, seeds,
Yup.
sauces, mixing them together, what goes well with what.
So
Here go
noodles
the
going
hakka
in.
noodles.
Chow mein.
So, is it important to put some oil in the noodles so that they
You
don't
can,
stick or
yeah,
something?
you can. So what I did was I sort of washed the noodles once they were cooked as well. And a little bit of oil will definitely help. So I'm like wrestling with these noodles here right now, but oil will
That's
help.
okay. So, if you're trying it at home, you can either do this
Definitely.
or you can just add a little bit of oil so the noodles don't really get entangled too much.
Yup.
A little bit I also know about cooking.
Yeah, you
This
do.
is pandemic after effect because everyone was cooking at home, so that's how we figured this out. Wow.
So just going to coat all of those noodles in these flavor bomb. Oh yeah,
Amazing.
there we go.
Oh, when the chef's reaction is like that, you definitely know that this is going to be awesome. So what you all are looking at right now is a very amazing hakka noodles. This is
Gochu.
gochujang
Gochujang, yes.
hakka
Gochujang.
noodles, veg
Yes.
hakka noodles in gochujang sauce, which is a Korean sauce. We are right now at Nature's Basket in Juhu, Mumbai, celebrating the Korean Food Festival, and you can of course get the sauce from here. And hakka noodles we've had all our life. Why not add a little Korean twist to it? Try something different, try something new, which chef has made, and I'm going to try right now.
Yep.
Oh,
So the noodles are nicely mixed.
they're shining.
Shining,
They're calling me. They're
exactly.
like,
Exactly.
Wow.
Kata milega kata.
do we need some bowls?
We
Because
do-
people look
we will-
hungry.
Yeah, we will definitely use
I'll
those
pass.
bowls. इस पे फड़का मारना एक ये ले वो मत ले All right, who's ready here?
Oh, a lot of people look ready.
I want to
It's
do
a
little
treat
bit of a
right here
garnish.
at Nature's Basket because obviously maybe some people just walked in to do their regular groceries and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, Chef Nikhil, cooking with Korean ingredients. That's like quite an interesting weekend. Nice. Add some veggies to
Good,
it.
yeah.
The fiber part.
One. You can have that.
Yes, but I think I'll be a little sweet. I'll let the guests have some first because I'm anyways right here, right next to the chef. So I'm going to be eating a lot for sure.
A little bit of this.
And you know, there are so many different kinds of cuisines that we Indians keep trying. हमारे यहाँ जो restaurants होते हैं, like Italian restaurants or Chinese restaurants, we've done a lot of that. But in today's time and age, what the trends that we've been noticing is that there's so much curiosity around Korea and Korean
Yep.
food, and that's why Nature's Basket has been stocking up a lot of very interesting ingredients and products that you can put in your Korean food when you're trying it at home. So you must come here, have these ingredients, try out something different in your regular recipes, like in your Indian recipes only. For example, Chef Nikhil today made kimchi appam. Like I
Yes.
never thought appam के साथ kimchi होगी, but we did that and it was amazing. बहुत ही amazing taste था. और अभी जो chef यहाँ पे plate कर रहे हैं, this is veg Hakka noodles which has a very special Korean sauce that has gone in it.
Yep, gochu.
Gochujang.
That's right.
Why
That's
am I
right.
forgetting? Gochujang, gochujang. You
yes.
must get the
Now that
gochujang
it's
sauce.
entered your life, you will know its name.
Yes, it's about to enter my life.
Yes.
So why don't you come and try the veg Hakka noodles with gochujang sauce? Please help yourself. Thank you. All right then.
You see what I'm talking about, like the umami and the sweetness and all of those flavors coming together. I think the noodle is a good carrier of all of those flavors here as well.
It's definitely very different because obviously I've had Hakka noodles 10,000 times in my life, but this is really adding something. Like you said, it's not very spicy. कि
Yep.
भी नहीं कि oh my god, you know, बहुत सारी लाल मिर्च खाली
Yep.
वाला spicy. It's a very perfect blend of sweet and spiciness, and I think someone who
Quite
likes
good.
medium spicy food, which I think 90% people like,
Yep.
for them it's perfect,
It's
right?
perfect. Yeah, a little dash of gochujang into anything, like from your stir fries to your baked veggies to your roast chicken. Thoda, slather it up a little bit.
Perfect.
Make a sauce to go over your rice or anything like that, and it's really really good to go. As to how you can incorporate Korean cuisine, Korean flavors into your everyday food as well. What I'm going to be using is I'm going to use that ready-to-eat sort of curry, and because a lot of college students and people that don't have a lot of time do resort to that. And one easy way to incorporate that Korean food, Korean cuisine and flavors into your regular everyday food is with this guy. You will see when
Gochujang.
when I add a little dollop of this gochujang into this curry that I'm making, it's just going to bring out a lot of different flavors that you might not have experienced before. And also, it's just easy. All you have to put is 1 spoon and you're eating something Korean.
I mean,
at
you
home.
don't have any ingredients only in front of you, and you're still going to make something,
Yeah,
which means
exactly.
that it is definitely very
Exactly,
easy, whatever
exactly.
we're going to be doing right
so
here.
just onion, because the ready-to-eat curries are, fully seasoned, fully flavored, so it shouldn't be a problem at all.
Perfect.
But like I said, we need to cook out the gochujang as well. That's what the onion is for. The onion is going to soak up all of that gochujang flavor and it's going to flavor the entire dish together.
But tell me something, Nikhil.
Yes.
Do we always have to cook gochujang, or sometimes can we use it just like that as well, like as a?
I would recommend that you cook it, but if you're using just a little bit of dollop like this, mixed with some soy sauce, mixed with some sesame oil, then you don't have to cook it. Just as a sauce. But
So
if
that
you're-
option is also there.
Yeah, that option is also there. You just have to be careful as to how much you put in it, because too much of this gochujang and raw could be not too nice for you.
Interesting.
So onions cooking, bhajiyas baking.
And the interesting part is that just in case you are in Mumbai around here, we are at Nature's Basket, and all these ingredients, especially the gochujang, the hero ingredient of this dish that Chef Nikhil is using, is available at the stores, and all you need to do is just buy your own and go home and experiment with something like this. And I'm sure the entire family is going to be happy, because there's so many families where we see ke puchte kya bana hai aaj, oh wohi dal bani hai, oh wohi
Yep.
bhindi bani hai,
Yep.
and people end up ordering from outside. So you can actually make the regular dishes different and more interesting by just buying a sauce like gochujang sauce and have your family eat at home.
So this is my little packet of curry. I'm just going to open it up.
Oh, I didn't know you were prepared with other things as well.
was.
Surprising
So,
on camera.
This is some delicious chettinad chicken that we
Oh,
have.
this looks amazing.
Yeah.
So what basically we're trying to tell the audience here is that any gravy, any curry, regular veg curry or chicken curry,
Yep.
whatever else you're making at
Can
home,
take
how can you
gochujang.
make it different?
Yes, exactly. So now this will just cook thoda slowly. I think I might add a little bit more gochujang in here as well. As you can see, it's coming together really nicely.
Perfect.
थोड़ा पकने दो, थोड़ा गोचू डालो.
Gochu.
I like to call it gochu.
We have a
It's
nickname
so
also.
much easier. Yeah, I like to call it gochu.
Yeah. So the gochu sauce.
Yes, the gochu sauce.
Korean hot chili paste is what it says.
Yes.
Wow.
Because the chili itself is quite hot, but when it gets fermented, for a year it gets fermented. So all of that extra spice sort of reduces into that sweetness that you taste.
Perfect. And of course, I'm having a look at the nutritional facts given right here. And it's easy to say that you all must try it at home because
Yep.
it's going to be taste and health ka combination, which is exactly what all of us want and all of us are looking out for.
We let this guy simmer thoda sa, and then by that time
gonna try
it
that.
should be good. Here, I'll get
This is
you
my
a
favorite part.
spoon.
We have some curry patta also happening here.
Yeah, there is kadhi patta in there.
Nice. My favorite.
I'm still keeping the integrity of the chettinad, but adding a little bit of flavor to it.
That's exactly what I meant when I
Yeah.
smelling the aroma because the main dish remains. The main dish is definitely there. The essence of the main dish of chettinad is there, but along with that, we've added a twist with the gochujang. It's like a well done remix, you know.
Yes.
आजकल वो remix आते हैं ना, I get very heartbroken
yeah.
that वो असली गाने का वो नहीं रहा. So
Definitely.
it's something like that.
Pass me those
Yeah.
bowls. I think these are ready to be eaten and devoured. It's all completely cooked till all the way in the middle. The smaller ones are definitely going to be crispier. The bigger ones not so much. This guy is simmered well.
I love having crispy food. I love having bhajia. And I'm always like, yaar, can't have bhajia now. It's deep fried.
Yeah.
But what Chef Nikhil made for me right now, seaweed bhajia, which has that healthy nutritional aspect also. On top of that, it's baked. It's got the Korean tadka in it. And of course, this is something I can have. I wish we had done this like 4 months back. We would have had this through the Mumbai
rains,
monsoons.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, amazing.
These
Even this chettinad.
is going to be great.
Yeah. So this is something that wasn't planned, but then because there were so many interesting things that chef was cooking up,
Yep.
he thought might as well,
Yeah.
tell you guys something else as well.
And it's convenience, I want to bring about convenience because when you have a tub of gochujang sitting in your fridge, there are multiple ways to use it, Not just the recipes that I showed you today, but so many different applications to it as well. You can make your sauces, you can add it to your curries, you can add it to your soups, lots and lots of different things can be done
Yeah,
with
I think
just
that
one
is really
sauce.
important, a very good point that you brought about, Chef, that convenience. Because
Yep.
we are not going to change. We are Indians. We're going
Yes.
to have our Indian food at the end of the day. We're not going to
Exactly.
see this episode one day and decide कि आज से हम Korean खाना खाएंगे. No,
Exactly.
that's not happening. The idea is to make your food more interesting, to make your food, get some element of world cuisine or Korean cuisine in that. And anyone who
Yep.
wants to try the chettinad with the Korean thing, please help
come
yourself.
forward
Please.
and help yourself. But yeah, exploration of new cuisines is just going to make you happier. The more you learn about these cuisines and countries, the better your. I don't know. I just like learning about new cuisines and stuff. So I feel like it's something that adds on to your culinary journey as well. If you like food, read up.
Yeah.
Research, watch videos. Mangchi is one of my favorite Korean YouTubers. Oh my god, she's the
Mangchi.
best. Mangchi.
We're going to check Mangchi
Yeah, you
out
should
now.
check Mangchi out for sure. Shout out.
Okay, then thank you so much, Chef, for this really amazing
My
weekend
pleasure.
experience. For all the people who tuned in, thank you. If you want to try these recipes at home that Chef Nikhil made for us,
Yep.
you can of course head to Nature's Basket. You
Yep.
can order some ingredients online. The gochujang sauce was the hero of the afternoon, so to say. And of course, this is the Korean Food Festival, Swad Korea, that we are celebrating. It's all about mixing Indian culture, Indian cuisine with some Korean tarka and adding something new, right, chef?
That's exactly right. Thank you so much, Simrita, and thank you for whoever's watching today.
Yes.
It was a pleasure. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for
A lot
all of
of
the
food.
help. Yeah. I
Yes.
hope I touched upon a few of the Korean concepts and topics that help people experiment a little bit.
Absolutely. And just in case you want to research more on these Korean ingredients, we've made kimchi.
Appams.
Kimchi appam
Yes.
and so many other things. You can see that all these things are good for your health as well, and you're experimenting. So go ahead, order these ingredients, and it's time for Chef Nikhil and me to sign out. So bye bye.
Bye bye.